Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, human beings of all ages, welcome to Vibrations with Vito. I am your host, Vito. Episode 102. I like it. I am blessed with the executive producer, Deana Madden, off camera today.
Hi. I turned it off.
Oh, go ahead. Try it again.
Hi. Maybe the executive producer has no idea what she's doing.
She hit the button. It's okay.
I thought it meant...
No, you sound good now. Don't worry about it. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You look good. You have a fantastic shirt on. It says Pooch Gang, and it's a bunch of little dogs. It's like they're taking that Death Row Records picture where it's Pac and Suge Knight. Yeah. I love it. Shout out to Deana. I appreciate you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Past 100 episodes. Would you believe it?
No.
I know. We're
proud
here.
of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of you. I love you. Appreciate you.
You did it all.
No,
Proud of you. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
In the beginning, you carried a lot of weight, and you taught me the ropes, and now we're here. You passed the baton.
Yeah, but you...
You passed the baton, and I'm fucking sprinting now. I'm sprinting.
But I think you were sprinting from the beginning.
Okay, anyway, I feel good. I feel real blessed. I feel real grateful, real appreciative. I hope everyone's having a good week. You deserve a good week. Message of the week is 3 words. Take your time. In everything.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
I love it. I love it. Seriously though, take your time. And everything that you're trying to do, if you're on your way home from work, take your time. Don't rush. Your front door will be there. But don't get into an accident trying to speed around somebody because you're eager to go home. Take your time in anything you're doing. If you are dating somebody, don't ask them to be your wife on the 3rd date. All right? Take your time. Just settle down and take your time. Yeah, you know what? It's time. It's Vader time. I wish you got that reference. There's an old WWF wrestler. His name was Vader.
I had a feeling it was a WWF.
Oh, yeah.
I just
sounded like it, right?
Yeah.
You could hear the promo in my
Yeah.
I think Vader died. Yeah, he did. Rest in peace to Vader. Don't remember his real name, but he was give it a quick Google. I feel like he died in 2013. That's gonna be my guess. Vader. Vader.
Big Van Vader?
Yes.
His name is Leon Allen.
Leon. When did he die?
He died 2018.
Oh, I said 2013. Close. But his theme song.
He was 63.
Oh, probably heart failure. He was a big dude. You could see it, right?
Yeah.
He was a big dude.
Well, let's say cause of death.
Yeah. Probably a heart failure or... He doesn't strike me as a drug guy. Oh, wow.
And with congestive heart failure.
Oh, my God. Am I good or what? I didn't mean that, I loved him, R.I.P. But I was going to say, he didn't strike me as a overdose guy. He was real...
No, he looks more like he indulges in foods.
Right. KFC. You know?
Yeah, that clog the
A
arteries.
lot of buckets. Yeah, a bucket of chicken. Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it?
I was going to say...
Side of mashed potatoes. Oh, boy.
I get it.
Getting excited behind this camera.
A little biscuit?
With
butter?
Ooh.
Melted?
What are we talking about again?
I'm getting excited.
All right, hold on. Let me open this bottle of wine. Put your volume up. It's time for the pour. Getting crazy. Did you see the movement?
Yeah.
They thought it was just going to be straight into the mic. No, we went a little... Sorry. Cheers. Deana can't drink, okay? Don't ask her why. Don't worry about it. Cheers.
Yeah, it's none of your business.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
This is bitter.
What kind? Tell the people. What are we doing?
It says Toscano, but...
Is that a type?
Yeah, that's the type. That's the blend. I've had this that kind of wine before, and I'm like, hold on, maybe the second sip has got something more to offer. No.
Oh.
We're gonna drink it. We're gonna drink it, but that's not too good.
Not a rebuy?
No. No.
Is it bitter?
Yeah.
Explain to the people. What are we feeling? What are we tasting?
This is why you're here.
Yeah,
no, just besides your presence makes me feel good. it's just real. Like, at first sip, folks, nothing. It kind of tastes like water. And then as soon as it starts to travel down the esophagus, is that right here?
Yep.
You tell me. Okay, thank you. That's when you're like, ugh. And you saw the face I was making at both times. Let's see if it happens again. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I feel like this is one of the first times where I've generally not liked what I'm about to drink.
I've never seen you have this reaction before.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's a first for everything.
This is true.
There's a first for everything.
This is true.
Did you see the presidential debate? What was it like? Look, the legs are crossed. I feel good.
I saw the clips on
You didn't
Twitter.
watch it?
I didn't watch the whole debate. No, my day was stressful, and I was like, I need to put this on at a different time.
We're not going to take too long on this because I don't care. We've gone over this. I don't care about politics. My future brother-in-law, shout out to Tom, wanted to watch it. Okay, so we're eating dinner. My sister, and Tom all collaborated on a fantastic dinner. We had chicken and steak fajitas with potatoes, peppers, onions, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
It's great. Everyone played their part. It was great. It's 9:06, and I'm like, oh, I know he wanted to watch this, so I was like, oh, you want me to put it on? So I put it on. I watched from 9:06 to about 9:17. And I was like, this is enough for me. Mm-hmm. No one said anything. Like, quickly, ask me a question. Make up a question. This is literally how both of the candidates were.
Does it have to be a political question?
No, ask me anything. Literally anything.
What'd you have for lunch?
See, the way that the Eagles, when they ran the ball on third down efficiently, when they gave it to Saquon and he bounced outside to the right and quickly bounced to the left, that is why we won the game.
Okay, fact check. I asked you about lunch.
No, literally, they were answering questions with something that no one was talking about.
I feel like that's all debates. Like, I feel like this is...
No. I've seen a debate before where, they'll answer the question.
Maybe it's just because of our age, and I haven't seen many debates, because the only time I've been involved in voting is, a Trump vote, so...
Terrible, right? We didn't ask for this.
We've never been able to have an election where we can vote without, him being involved, so I feel like all of the debates... aren't real political debate. I feel I've never seen an actual...
Right. I agree.
...realistic one.
I agree. I think it was the 2016. Is that when he won? 2016, Trump?
I think.
Okay. That's what I miss, because he was just talking shit on those debates. He was just like, Hillary, that's why you're a whore. And, it was that's what I missed. That's what I missed.
Here's my deal. Why be president when stand-up is right there?
He could kill it. He could sell out arenas.
Do a sitcom even. You could do a scripted if you felt like it. With writer,
This was my takeaway from the debate. We are fucked.
Oh, wow.
We are both. Either one. It's literally picking between a python killing you. No, excuse me. I got the analogy right here. You ready?
Okay.
It's like a Komodo dragon biting you, because in about a week and a half, that's when the venom sets in, and then that's when you die. Or a tiger biting you one time in the neck and your neck snaps in half. It's either a quick death or a real slow one. And that's where we're headed. And you can decide which one is which. But we are fucked. That's it. That's all I have to say. It was literally an embarrassment. In those 11 minutes I watched, I was like, this is bad.
11's already too much.
Yeah. You're not even wrong. It was too much. And the fact that I went to work the next day and someone said they stayed up the entire time to watch it, I was like, what?
They hate themselves.
What could they have possibly learned or took away? Is that how you say it?
Well, now we know people are eating their cats and dogs.
Oh, that shit made me laugh.
That's new information.
That shit made it Springfield, right?
Yeah. And the illegal immigrants are getting transgender surgeries in prison. We didn't know this. Vito, we did learn.
They're eating the cats and the dogs. They're eating them. They're eating them. His hands are always like this. He's like, they're ripping their ears off and they're eating them.
I can't wait till Shane Gillis gets a hold of this.
Oh my God. Shane is a blessing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shane Gillis. But yeah, it was bad. We're in a bad spot, and that's that. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Yeah.
How about them Eagles? How about them? Go Birds, baby.
Go Birds. Let's get into what really matters.
Yeah. Fun fact. I'm gonna brag because I don't get to brag a lot. So I'm in this pick'em league where all you do is pick the winners of NFL games. Every game, every week. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For the whole season. Whoever has the most picks right gets the entire pot.
Oh, that's cool.
There's 79 people.
Oh, wow.
There's a $50 entry.
Where do you meet 79 people? Is this
I don't
random?
know.
Is this an online?
I only know 6 of the people in it.
Okay, so it's like a friend told you and then got you involved?
Angela, we did it back in the day. Me and Angela won in like 2014 or 15, something like that.
Nice.
There's a huge trophy they give out. We split the pot. It was me and Angela did it together. I haven't done it since then, and she did it every year by herself and all these years past that. So then I got back in it because I'm like, I feel like I can pick who's going to win the game. I have enough knowledge. Even if I didn't, you could literally just be like, Bills, Dolphins? Okay, Bills. And then go from there. Okay, so last week there was 16 games. I got 15 right.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Raven. What do you see in the future over here?
Yes. That's a Raven. It's the future I can see. When she would be like, and like see the vision.
Yeah, her eyes.
Oh, it was the best. So I'm currently in first place. 4 other people had 15 as well, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, wow.
So, but it's all right. So I'm currently in first. Tonight is the Bills and the Dolphins. Who would you pick?
Oh, the Bills.
Why'd you say that? Because I said it a few seconds ago?
No, but because I just feel like I only hear of the Bills winning over the Dolphins. I don't hear anything about the Dolphins. So that means in my mind, if it doesn't make it to my ears, then they're not that big. You know what I mean?
Fair.
But also Tyreek Hill's on the Dolphins and all that
is.
that stuff's going down.
Right.
So
Yeah. Do you know anything else about him?
about him in general,
Yeah.
about reasons he should be in jail.
Yeah,
or what
yeah,
he
yeah.
did
You know
to-
about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he whooped his son and his wife or
baby
girlfriend,
mama,
something like that.
Yeah, the
Random
mom and-
stranger, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Good. So I like that you know. So he's an outstanding football player, though. See, I
Couldn't care less.
I separate the art. I separate the art from the person.
I don't. Not when it comes to men.
No.
When it
Oh,
comes
okay.
to men,
Wow.
children and women.
Wow. What's that
That's
girl?
where I can.
What's that girl who was in the actress in Batman with Robert Patterson? What's his name? Patterson.
Oh, are you talking about Lenny Kravitz? No, she was Catwoman. Lenny Kravitz's
Yeah.
daughter.
Yeah. What did I say? She was Batman.
Yeah, she was in Batman with Robert Pattinson.
She is. She was.
Is she?
Catwoman.
I didn't watch the full Batman.
She's like petite.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous. Didn't she do something crazy?
Did she? She's dating Channing Tatum now.
Right, but also maybe I'm not thinking about her then. I think I just confused it. She is dating Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
There's one of those.
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah. What'd she do?
I've never heard her.
Oh, wait.
She did anything.
This is the same girl
She's
we
like
were just
this
talking
big.
about.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's like this big.
Okay, so one of them petite actresses did some shit where she was like dealing with a minor or something like that, and nobody cares
Oh, no,
because
she gotta go.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if you would feel the same if it was a woman, because you just said when it comes to men.
When she's dealing with a minor.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying football because guys get away with beating the shit out of their wives in every team.
A la Ray Rice.
Exactly, and that's where they gotta go.
But dogs is where people draw the line. Beat the women up. Who cares? You tortured the dog.
If you're torturing anybody, any living thing,
He
you gotta
didn't
go.
do it. His friend did it.
Oh,
he
here we
was
go.
funding the program.
These people don't want to hear us argue right now.
No, they're not gonna. They don't know where I stand. I separate the art from the person. Okay.
Not me.
When it comes to men. Anyway.
Yeah, because you have to be stopped. Your speeches has to be stopped.
Yeah, right.
It's getting crazy out here.
Anyway, I had the Dolphins picked all day. I recently switched to the Bills.
Okay.
I don't know
Do we
why.
feel good?
This game could go either way. Like, literally could go either way. The Dolphins have been good the last 2 years.
They have.
3 maybe. I'm pushing it. Ever since Tyreek Hill got there, they've been like formidable, and then they've started to build around. Anyway, I picked the Bills. Hopefully that doesn't come to backfire, but we'll see. All right, this is really what I wanted to talk about. Okay, the legs are crossed again. I like saying it like this. A lot of people say like, "Oh, what are you, gay?"
No, it's comfy.
You've never. I think it's comfy as well, but they'll say like, "Oh, only women say like that," because like you're sitting like that right now.
Well, we're taught from a young age cross your legs, like when you sit.
Right. You can't be like this because then your coochie's out. And
Yeah, and especially when we were in Catholic school with the skirts, it was always cross your legs, like You were told. So it was ingrained in us.
Nobody wants to see your Fiorellina. You know what I mean?
Which is fine. But to me, I'd rather a guy, this might be a hot take.
Oh boy. Here, I like hot takes. I like hot takes. Give me a hot take.
I'd rather a guy cross his legs sitting next to me than man spread.
Like spread eagle.
Yeah, like when the knees are out.
Oh,
what and they do one of these. Can you see my head? Yeah, okay, from that angle.
I didn't mean to.
But when they do this.
Yeah.
And they like lean on the knees, they lean over, they bend over.
You don't like that?
You're in my way. You're taking up too much. Now you're a double person. Shrink it. Get it together. Put the legs normal.
I'm trying to think where
Sit normal. Now I gotta see your sack. Now I gotta see your moose knuckle. Because that's what's happening.
Moose knuckle.
Your pants are riding up in the front, my guy, and we all can see which side you're hanging.
Your moose knuckle is what she said. I've never heard that phrase in my life.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious.
Moose knuckle. Because
what
are you
that.
doing with the sack cut in half? It's crazy. Just close your legs.
I like that phrase. I like that. My moose knuckle. Anywho, we're talking red flags here, okay? Okay. So you have a list of red flags, but this is why I say this. I work at a podiatry office. Mm-hmm. One of the doctors, me and her, we get along real well. She's close to our age. She's very smart. She's very intelligent. She will eventually get on this podcast. She said that she would love to.
Oh, yay.
It's just a timing thing. You know, she's a doctor. She's real busy.
Yeah.
Okay. She told me something that I don't want to recommend to anybody else. And this is her exact words. Ignore the red flags.
And she's a doctor?
And I said, what the fuck are you talking about?
And she's a doctor?
Very good doctor. Highly recommend. You have any foot problems? Dr. Rowan is your gal.
So she's textbook smart, but she's lacking in the common sense area.
All right,
that happens sometimes.
I don't want to let you do
I'm kidding, I'm joking. I want to start beef.
Doctor?
Start beef with the doctor.
Doctor, you see me, I'm sticking
Get
up
her
for
on
it.
here. No, I'm kidding.
I know what you mean, but
I'm totally joking.
That's kind of.
Sure she has common sense.
No, she does. She's very smart. But in that moment, I kind of was like, "What the fuck is she saying?" Ignore the red flags. If
elaborate.
Like ignore.
I think she means ignore the flaws, like the quirks in somebody. Like if something's like a little annoying, like just don't harp on it. Okay. I think that's what she means. Okay. However, a red flag could be something that you can't, you know what I mean? It depends on how serious the flag is.
Speaking of serious, like if you are giving me a serial killer vibes,
exactly,
I can't ignore them.
Yeah, like if a guy asked me out and he was like, "Oh, I want to pick you up," and I'm like, "Where are you taking me?" and he's like, "The park," and I'm like, "It's 10 p.m." Then that's too big of a flag to ignore.
Yeah, okay.
But if he just say he likes video games a lot and he's a tad dorky, like that's a baby flag. You put that flag on a cupcake type size.
Okay,
Put it in a drink.
Yeah, put it in a drink.
You know what I mean?
Put it in a cocktail.
And that's like, okay, well, that's just a quirk. He likes his video games. Mm-hmm. Don't make that the reason you break up.
Right. Okay.
So I get where she's coming from.
Fair. But in every other aspect, do not ignore the red flags.
Yeah, no.
If there is one, okay. If there's three... The silence right there.
The three is pushing it for me.
The three is two. I'm like, I don't even know if I like this person anymore.
I give you one. Mm-hmm. Once we hit two,
give me a red flag.
Ooh.
In a man, and then I'll give you one in a woman.
All right, let me pull my list out.
Is your
This was already on my phone, by the way.
Literally,
I
said I wanted to talk about it, and she literally showed me her notes where she had about 11 bullet points. Quick question: are they all about men only?
No, this could be...
gender neutral. We're talking to the theys, we're talking to the thems, we're talking to the doorknobs. Everyone is included.
This is just anybody.
Go ahead.
If he asks me what my body count is.
Okay.
Because why are we jumping to sex, or what are you doing, you freak?
Oh, you're talking okay.
I'm talking in the beginning. First date, second date, in the beginning, she said, don't worry about red flags.
Right, okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? What are we doing?
Can I rebuttal?
Mm-hmm.
What if he I see, I don't know how to word it without sounding like a dickhead. What if he doesn't want a certified pre-owned car?
It's
what if
2024.
What if the car has a lot of miles on it?
It's 2024. Everybody's got miles.
That's not true.
That's true. I have never been driven. All right, let's just put that out there.
No test drives, nothing?
Nope.
Anyway. I'm not trying to say, like, I agree with, or, like, I'm on the other side of the fence.
I get you don't want a hoe. However, you don't need to know her exact body count in order to pick up that she's a hoe. You can tell how she is in public with people. You don't need to turn around and be like, what's your body count?
Yeah.
Too specific, because why do you need to know? Now it's getting a little double standardy. It's getting a little misogynistic, because, like, guys aren't asked their body count. Nobody asks a dude how many people are you sleeping with unless it's the topic's brought up and it's like, you asked me, we talked about it. Okay, well, now I'm asking you.
Maybe like the second or third date I had with my ex, she asked me that. We were at Denny's.
Out of nowhere?
Yeah. She asked me. Red flag on the play.
No offense. I answered.
Shout out to Theo. I answered honestly. Gave her the real number. And she was like, that's it? I was like, fuck you.
Look, I'm not saying that you don't have to ever talk about it.
As soon as she said that, I was like, what's yours? Now I'm like, fuck, it's got to be more than mine.
Look, I'm not saying
I didn't like that.
It's not like you can never talk about it. You can talk about it if you guys are open. But, like, if it's not a topic of conversation, it's a left field question, and it's in the beginning, what are you doing?
Here we go. So I'm glad that I brought her up. So I've been wanting to have her on the podcast for a while.
You should.
Right. Me and her, we have a good relationship. We're not at that point where she's attracted to me, I'm attracted to her. We've moved past that. I care about her as a person, she cares about me as a person, that's it.
Healthy.
Right. Mature. I didn't know.
Adults.
I really didn't know that could work. I thought it was like, I have to hate you, you have to hate me.
Yeah.
First real girlfriend, and that's like where we're at. Great. Okay, so reached out to her maybe last week about it, because like she slid up on my story about something. Something involved my family. So she just said something. So we started talking again, or conversing, not talking again. People are gonna be like, "What are you talking?" Anyway, so I said, "When are we gonna do this pod? Do you still want to do it?" And she was like, "Yeah, but you know what? Let me read the message that she said to me, because I don't want to paraphrase. I want to get her exact words." So we start talking about doing the pod again. I said, "I want to have you on." She said, "I want to come on. I've literally talked about it with the guy I'm talking to, and he's like, absolutely not. So we fought about it before." I said, "He sounds like a fucking loser." And she said, "It's actually really annoying if I can be honest." He's like, "I don't even trust you for asking that." I'm like, "What?" I said,
dump his ass. Sorry, keep going.
I said, "Me, these days, I'd literally be like, well, this was nice while it lasted. Like, see you later." She said, I know. If anything changes, it will happen, I promise, because I legit want to come on." Okay. Red flag. This is my message to him. What do you think? We're going to have sex on the podcast? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
And, like, if he's that uncomfortable, why can't come and just sit in the back like I'm doing?
No.
All right.
I don't want Buddy here. Because now it's throwing everything off. Because now I can't.
No, I know what you mean. That would be weird.
I don't know Buddy.
No, you're right. Especially now.
We broke up in 2019.
Oh my God.
It's 2024. About to be 2025.
Yeah, no.
Dude, get a life. Grow up.
That's a big insecurity.
She texted me.
He's very insecure.
Right. I think I would say I'm a little insecure from time to time. But that would...
No, that's... Some guys are like that, though. There are a lot of guys that are possessive like that, and red flag. Red flag. She controlling.
Texted me today and said, "What are you doing Saturday?" And I said, "Are we doing the podcast? ? And she said that she called things off the next day with him because she couldn't get behind how he was acting.
Her.
So yeah, shout out to her for knowing,
good
like,
for her.
Yeah, bullshit. And I was like, yeah, let's do Saturday, blah, blah, blah. I'm planning in my head what we're going to talk about, and then I started to think, I'm going to be in Cleveland on Saturday, so can't do it. So we prolonged it, we picked the day, and we're going to do it. But I can't...
for that episode.
Red flag. Red flag on the play. Okay, let me give you a red flag, though. If she doesn't drive, and she's over the age of... if she's over the age of 21 and does not drive, I don't want to talk to you. I don't.
I could see that. Yeah.
You need me to pick you up everywhere, not because it's a gentleman thing to do, but you can't.
You literally can't get to me.
You can't. You can't. No, there's nothing. There's nothing else to talk about.
I think I'd be that way if a guy didn't drive.
So it's
I'd be that way if a guy didn't drive.
Okay. Do you have another one for me?
I do.
Go ahead.
If he talks bad about his mom.
Oh my God. Right. If he doesn't hold his mom in high regard,
I'm done. I'm done for. I have no hope.
Right.
There's no hope.
Unless
even if you have your mom's horrible and say your mom's a serial killer murderer, okay, we'll get into that in later dates.
Excuse me.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know you're saying.
Like we can get into your trauma in a little bit.
Right.
But to like in the beginning. Now these are my red flags in the beginning.
Okay, right.
Okay. If you're right off the bat just trashing your mom.
Yeah.
First of all, one, I'm not gonna ask. I never ask. I'm never like, so what do you hate about your mom? That's
right.
You're offering this information freely. And she birthed you. And I'm not saying you need a relationship with her. You cannot like her. That is your right. That's in between you two.
Right.
But if you're right off the bat bashing your mother, then you need therapy. Mm-hmm. At least. Bare minimum therapy.
Does the same... Oh, go ahead. I feel like you have more to say.
No, keep going. I'm done.
Does the same apply to a woman? Because, like, you know,
if she's bashing her mom or her dad?
Her dad. Like, I'm just switching roles here. Like, you know how they say, like, switch the roles exactly, because you're saying son with the mother. How about daughter with the father? I know, like, the term daddy issues is a thing that people throw around a lot.
I was going to say, I don't go on dates with girls, so I don't know if they're bringing it up. That would be concerning if she's bringing it up out of nowhere.
Right, like, I hate my father. Oh.
Yeah, and also...
How's your steak?
You're like, oh, all right. So I would say, yeah, that's also a flag, too. Not saying that all girls with daddy issues are a problem, but why is she offering... Like, again, you can have issues with your parents. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
That's not how life works. You're going to have... There are people with issues. And some parents suck and should never be parents.
You can't pick your parents.
You can't. So I get that. It's just the fact that you have this much anger, like, built up. Like, that you're holding something in.
Right.
If you're letting it out this early. And that can lead into so many different areas of your life, including me, or just you hating all women, or hating all men, like vice versa, whatever it is. So, like, I'm done for it.
Red flag for me? Mm-hmm. If I text you on Tuesday at, like, afternoon, and you respond Friday night or Friday morning, 3 red flags. You get a red flag per day. Because your phone is in your hand all day long. All day long. Are you Claire Barton? Are you saving lives?
You mean Helen Keller? Can you not see? Can you not?
The jury's still out. We don't know if she saw it or not.
I think she did, but whatever.
You are crazy. That bitch was blind, and I used that term respectfully. I'm so sorry.
She was supposed to fly. She apparently flew a plane. You think she's out here flying planes if she's blind?
Co-pilot in every plane.
It's not. This was
they
tiny.
Put her up there by herself.
Yes.
See you later.
She flew it. She didn't say she co-piloted. It was one of the smaller ones. It's back in the day. They don't have no Boeing 737s or whatever.
It was her and Amelia Earhart together.
Now you just want to be right.
No. She was deaf and she was blind.
Oh, here we go.
Why would they make it up?
Because it sounds cool.
Does it? It sounds
terrible. Yeah, but the fact that she wrote a diary and that she, or whatever, and she was doing all this, overcame her disabilities. So that means you can too. It's just supposed to be like a feel-good underdog.
Does it make me feel good? Does it make you feel good knowing that she was deaf and blind?
It makes me feel horrible that you're trying to act like I'm dumb enough to believe she's flying a plane deaf and blind. First of all, if something goes off, she can't hear. She don't hear the buttons. What if the engine goes? She can't hear the engine.
Right.
She can't hear if the wind flew off. And also, she can't see it. So what are we doing?
Yeah, she doesn't even know where the steering wheel is. And we're over here like, yeah, she flew it. No way.
Have you ever looked at flying a plane, all those buttons? I can see, and I still don't know what's going on.
If I teach you,
I have sight, and I still don't know what's going on.
Speaking of just sight, anyone can relate right now who has glasses. I have a pimple on the bridge of my nose where the glasses rest.
The worst.
Oh my God. All day today, I'm like, ow. Every time I move, like my eyebrows or anything.
You can really feel it then.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Terrible. All day, people are like, are you okay? And I kept saying, no. And they're like, what's wrong? And then I'm not going to be like, I have a pimple on my nose.
Well, you could.
Yeah, I didn't want to because they're going to be like, oh. I didn't want to hear nothing. I didn't want to hear anything. So I just, all day. Folks, I don't know what to do. Like, I popped it. Yeah.
You did pop it?
Yeah, popped it. I put peroxide on it, and then I put Neosporin. That's my formula. It works every time. Pop it, peroxide, Neosporin, 2 days is gone.
Yeah.
Okay. But I have to keep my glasses on. So it's going to be, there's going to be just pressure on this pimple all day long.
I would say if you're
Cut
home,
it off.
You can't do this while you're out. Well, take off the glasses, yeah. But if you have to sit your home watching TV, put like a little bit of like of a Band-Aid or like even a tissue. Like rip off a tiny piece of tissue and put it so that way it takes some of the like there's a barrier.
So I look like Steve Urkel. I got it.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Tape the glasses up. Let's go. Get it together.
We could do that. We're getting back to the red flags for a second. I just want to this is just lets you know the state of dating. Okay, I was talking to this lady from New York.
Okay.
I met her through TikTok.
Oh.
She found my videos from the podcast, said she was obsessed with my voice. I have such a whatever voice she said. Ooh. I'm handsome, blah, blah, blah. She added me on Instagram. We start communicating through Instagram. I got her number. She was a real person. Let's not do this, okay? Real person. Realtor in New York. Money.
Okay. How old?
RH.
Okay.
26 years old. I'm even going to drop her first name because this bitch is in my shit list. Stefania.
I was going to say, can I just say it that I'm already questioning her as a person just based off of the way she approached you?
I don't know. I didn't believe that she was real in the beginning because I was like...
Not that I don't believe she's real.
Oh, I didn't.
Well, maybe she gave off that vibe. You got the messages, I didn't.
Yeah, right.
But even if she is real... to like seek out a guy you don't know in another state on TikTok and be like hardcore,
right?
Like going all for it right from the beginning is a little. That's giving crazy.
I think she just saw behavior. Like I'm a funny guy. So
no, I'm not saying you don't deserve the compliments.
And I have a wonderful smile. Anyway,
you do.
Thank you.
You're very funny. You have a great smile.
Thank
you.
The
podcast is amazing.
My eyelashes are real. Okay.
People, okay, I get it. I'm not saying the ladies shouldn't be
sliding
in
right.
and see these lashes in person. That's not what I'm saying. It's the way she went about it.
Well, it caught me off guard.
Yeah.
We start communicating. And then it gets to the point where she wants to hang. And I'm like, we can hang.
In New York?
Yeah, I literally was going to drive there.
Okay.
We had a whole day planned. She's Colombian. It was like, she seemed so interested in me where I was like, I have to go. Like, because she's a very attractive woman. She had a great career. Comes from a good family. Like, I've started to learn about her parents and her brother. And like, she's got a real good relationship with her brother. I mean, these are good signs. Green flags.
Yeah.
Okay. We had plans to hang out on a Saturday. I was gonna leave around noon. Get there about 2:00. I was gonna stay there for a while. Maybe the night. Nobody knows. I still don't know. Anyway. The day comes, I text her, no response. 2 days later, she posts on Instagram a ring.
You're kidding. Plot twist. Guess what? If I was you, do you know what I'm doing? What? If I'm you. Now, okay. Let me calm down.
Talk to me. No, say it. Where's your chest?
Let me clear the chest first in order for me to say it with it.
Go ahead.
So, if I'm you... I'm finding this man, I'm sending him the DMs, I'm sending him the messages, and then I'm letting him just do what he wants with this information, letting you know, hey, I was supposed to meet your girl 2 days ago. Just letting you know.
So she's smart.
Blow it up.
When she posts, so like the first picture was them in the mirror, like he was kissing the top of her head. The next picture was the ring. So I was like, you don't give a ring to a girl after a week. They've been an item. Okay. So she didn't tag him in anything because she knows, at least she probably was thinking, well, you just thought. She's very smart. She's a realtor. She's savvy. All realtors are assholes. So, like, she's conniving. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm going on Facebook. I'm finding this man. I'm looking up her family. I'll find the sister. I'll go through the sister. I'll find her cousin. I'll go through the cousin. Do you know what I mean? I'm going in tagged photos. I'm going in the private. I'll make a new Facebook page that is not me. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
But that's also girls.
No.
I wouldn't do that just for a guy that I like, but I will do that in order to tell somebody they're being cheated on.
This is how I know I'm growing. I laughed, and I just unfollowed her.
Well, that's good for you.
No.
Now let me... now give me her name. Let me take care of this.
Old Vito, he's real emotional about it. Why'd she play me? Stuff like that. I literally laughed, out loud. I was like... and then unfollowed her.
See, that's when you also reached a point where, like, you've experienced enough.
Yeah. I'm tired.
You were like that before because it was new experiences for you.
Right.
Now you're like been there, done that, whatever.
I'm not new to the game. I'm true to the game. And let me tell you, I fucking hate this game.
Yeah.
Oh, my stomach is growling. I don't know if anybody heard
Your
that.
Tom doesn't like the game either.
They don't like Stefania either. So yeah, I don't follow her on anything, and I still have her number. I just thought about that. I gotta remove that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that could stay because I'm not gonna text her. But seeing her post on Instagram or something would probably...
I do the same thing. I delete all guys off everything, but I just don't think to block their number.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get her... Not block her number, I'll just delete it. So, like, if I see that would be great. She texts me and I'm like, who's this? Bitch. Anyway.
You could always keep her name and still text who's this.
That's true.
That's what I do.
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
That way you definitely know it's her.
I mean? Women.
Get it together.
They're always, thinking. Okay. Don't ignore the red flags. If something bothers you, it's bothering you for a reason. Either bring it up to them or trust your gut. Absolutely. If you're like, Deana's gonna kidnap my family. Don't.
That would take so much energy out of me, Vito. I would never. You know how much work that would be.
Yeah, right. Don't just be like, you know what, maybe she's good. Maybe she goes to church on Sundays. No. You had that feeling. Mm-hmm. Why did you have that feeling? Find the root of that feeling, and then
God's giving you signs for a reason.
Right. God doesn't make mistakes. He won't walk you to what he won't walk you through. Ooh. Oh, say it again for the people. God won't walk you to what he won't walk you through.
Amen. Yup.
We're doing it all. I saw something on Twitter that I know you're going to have a response for, and this is about your boy.
Which one? The fact that was my gut reaction. Yeah. Posty. Okay, love my man.
Okay.
Perfect. You can be the right person.
I love DMX. We know this, okay? I love DMX like the artist as I think you love Post Malone because you want to have his babies.
Okay, this is where... All right.
No?
This is what I'm going to do. We're going to clear the air.
Okay.
I love Post Malone.
For him.
Because I love his personality. Okay. I don't look at Post Malone and go, "Oh my God, I would so have all of his children."
I see.
It's because his personality, his music, how humble he is, he has manners. Like he's just an actually decent, good guy.
Yes, sir.
See how I don't separate the person from the art?
You should.
This is somebody. No, this is why I'm fine with giving him my money, because in my mind he deserves it.
Okay.
So that's why I think he's just all around a great artist and person, and his music is amazing.
He makes good music. I like him.
He doesn't make anything that's not a hit. Let's be real. Whether he's featuring on it or not, or he's got somebody else featuring on it, it's always a hit. Post Malone's always on.
All right. Ride or die over here.
Yeah. Don't get me started.
All right. I like DMX in the same way.
Yeah.
Okay? But I feel
mine's not driven sexually either.
I thought you were attracted to him. You're not attracted to him?
I would have his children. Don't get me wrong, but it's not because I'm like, oh my God, he's so hot. It's not driven sexually. It's driven by like, oh my God, I just love this person as a whole.
Anyway, okay.
Now I can list other men sexually driven. But Posty's just...
Okay, let me just read this to you and see if it bothers you or not. Okay. Post Malone took the hip-hop route because he was a rock singer that kept getting rejected in that space. He was in cosplay until he could get the resources and fan base to actually do the music he wanted to do. Yes, he's a culture vulture. How do you feel about that?
Don't get me started! All right. Had to turn the mic off.
How do you feel about that? That was a lot. That's a lot of hate right there.
All right, let's break it down. So,
talk to me.
First of all, he didn't start as a rock singer. That's ridiculous. I don't know where you got that from. Second of all, he started in hip-hop when he was 19. His first song came out. Man made $1 million at 19 off of White Iverson. Mm-hmm. Okay? So where the rock is coming in, I don't know. Second of all, 19. Let's just add that. Now, everybody, let's think for a second. What were you like at 19?
Oh, I was the shit.
But think about it. What were you like at 19? And have you
grown? To find my way. Yeah.
Have you grown? He's now 29 with a child. and a wife.
He's older than us?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you grown at all since in the past decade of your life? Yes. Do you like different things? Do you enjoy different music? Do you have new hobbies? I don't know. Just growing as a person in general. I think so.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So as this man grows and gets bigger, he decides to make the music he wants. Why? Because he already has, I don't know, 8 diamond records. Highest number out of anybody. Diamond. Okay? He's number 1 in the world right now with the most diamond records.
More than Taylor?
Yes.
Wow, fuck that bitch. Let me tell you, a real quick side, I hate when I'm watching a football game and the Chiefs are playing and there's a great play that happens and then they show Taylor Swift in the booth. I don't care. I want to see the men on the field trying to kill each other.
Oh, the poor baby doesn't want to see a woman.
No. If it's just, she has nothing to do with every play. If Travis isn't making the play, why are they showing her?
I don't mind them showing her because I know that all the videos of all the little girls watching football with their dads just to get excited to see her. It's bringing women and men together.
Dog.
And that's why I'm fine with it.
Dog.
Seriously.
I hate it.
I'm so serious. You see the view or the videos of the girls sitting on the couch with their dad, and they go, "Oh, Taylor!"
Yeah, that makes me feel great.
Exactly. So let it happen. It doesn't. I
was being sarcastic. I could care less. I watch football for the sport, not for who else is watching the game. I get what you're saying.
You don't want it to be taken over by a pop star, and it's like you feel like that's your man thing.
Okay, let's take away her being a woman. Let's say Kanye was in the same, and every play they're just like, let's see how Kanye reacts to the play. I don't fucking care who's at the game. I care who's on the field playing the game.
No, I get that.
If it was DMX and they kept showing DMX, why are we showing DMX?
See, I was at 2 games last season, and both games Taylor was at. Okay.
Did you feel special?
And they didn't show her once. So this is all TV. I didn't even know she was in the stadium until my phone was like, oh my God, Taylor Swift's here on Twitter. And people were texting me. I had no idea Girlfriend was in the box. They didn't show her on the Jumbotron. They didn't show her doing anything.
Because they probably don't want the people in there then looking for her.
Yeah, so they waited until the very end, 5 minutes left of the fourth quarter to be like, here's all the people here tonight. Right. And they just threw her in with the bunch.
I wanted to make that clear. It has nothing to do with that she's a woman.
No, I'm saying, but at least they don't do that in person. That's nice that while you're doing it at the game, at least.
They could show my favorite celebrity. I don't care that they're at the game. Mm-hmm. I want to watch the game.
I get it.
I could be one. It doesn't even have to be a men's sport. People are going to try to twist my words. If I'm watching the WNBA and they're just like, DMX is here. I don't care. I don't care who's at the game.
I get it. However, when I went to the Eagles game, I was the other way when I saw Bradley Cooper was there. I was like, hold on, I'm breathing the same air as Bradley Cooper? Don't tell me that.
You're breathing the same air right now. Do you know that?
Yeah, but not as Bradley Cooper because it's not in his general vicinity. So it's different air, different quality.
God bless. The thing is, when I'm having fun, the time goes by. You ever heard that song? As time goes by.
No.
You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss.
The line's hitting.
A sign is just a sign. You never heard that song?
No.
Dooley Wilson, 1937. You ever seen the movie? I think it's Casablanca.
Oh, never seen that movie.
Okay. I think that's the song in the movie, yeah. My time at the nursing home treated me well. I'm real cultured. But Dooley Wilson, As Time Goes By, I tried to learn it on the piano. Very difficult. Playing the piano in general.
The fact that you could even play is
a little.
Awesome.
Like I could make you a nice. No, don't say I'm good.
You are.
I can make a nice melody, but I know like half of a song. Because reading the notes is what I don't know how to do. So if someone teach me like, oh, this is this key, yeah, I'd be like, oh, I could do that. Because my fingers, they go. Like it's not like
you have the hand-eye coordination.
And I played soccer. We're gonna look. I'm gonna refill and I'm gonna chug it. This nasty ass shit. Actually, let me say this. After I started drinking it, who even knows what it tastes like? Who even knows what it tastes like? Am I a little buzzed up right now? Yes, I am.
Hey.
I feel great. Deana's here. I'm here. Episode 102. Ugh.
Ooh.
Ugh, that sounds great.
Yeah, it does.
Don't ignore the red flags.
Yeah, really don't.
Drink some red wine instead.
right down the hatch. No problem.
That's going to be a problem.
I feel like I felt that one in your. I can see it in your eyes.
That one. I can see it in your eyes. You're angry.
Oh, I know that one. We're getting into karaoke. Okay.
Imagine. You think the people would pay to just me to sing random songs here? If
No.
I could program.
But I mean that with love.
Thank you. If I could program this mic to do a little bit of auto tune, oh my God. Baby girl.
Ooh, that was good.
What's your name?
I'm going to get off track for a second, but do you remember the T-Pain app?
Yes. It was called I Am T-Pain.
You were killing it on I Am T-Pain.
And mind you, this is before my balls dropped, so like I could really hit those notes.
You were hitting notes that like Greg couldn't hit. Like you were the one.
Greg and Matt.
Yeah, Matt. You and Matt made like hilarious songs. Like you guys were funny with the little...
It was trouble. Anyway, no, for real. Shout out to T-Pain.
Oh, he's so good.
He is great, and like I feel like his transition to like being just a grown man,
actual singer.
Yeah, well, yeah, right. He doesn't even need the auto-tune. He can sing for real. He just used it. Good. Like he was like, oh, this is a great tool. Let me use it. He doesn't need that shit.
He's so good.
Yeah.
His live version of Tennessee Whiskey is phenomenal. It's a country song, and the man turned it into like a...
Is that when he was playing on the piano?
No.
Or Tiny Desk?
No, it wasn't his Tiny Desk.
Oh.
He did like a whole live, he did like Beyonce cover, he just did a bunch of covers at like a concert. But it was a small venue, so like the band's right at his like knees. And the front row's like a foot away from him.
Love it.
And everybody's sitting at tables, everybody was dressed up, he was dressed up, it was so good. You gotta see it on YouTube.
One of my favorite celebrities. His laugh is so contagious too. When he really laughs, it makes me laugh. I love those kind of people. But surround yourself with those kind of people where their laugh makes you laugh. I love that. Like when I can get Jared to get a belly laugh, makes me laugh. Like same thing. Everyone that I surround myself with.
My laugh's horrible.
Your laugh?
My actual laugh is high pitched.
Why do you say?
My grandma was like that, so I don't mind because it sounds like my grandma.
Shout out to grandma.
It's like really high pitched, so I always try to just like do like a sound, like I keep it in.
Fun fact, Dan's real laugh.
I've never. Okay.
Right. There's only.
Shout out to Dan real quick.
Shout out to Dan real quick.
He's great.
What a gentleman.
I've known this man since 2nd grade.
Right. You've known him way longer than I.
I'm just not that you're close with him.
Right.
But I mean, I've been in a classroom with him for like 7 hours a day, 5 days a week since like 2nd grade. I've never heard him actually laugh.
Let me tell you, that man's laugh.
He's like a quiet laugher, or like a chuckle, or like a...
I don't even know how to explain it. Like, yeah, right. His regular, like, the laugh that he lets you hear. Yes. Like, he means that. But, like, when he doesn't want to control it, oh, shit. That laugh could change the country.
Good for him.
Shout out to all my guys. They know they're my guys. Ride or die, dogs for life, all that. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you for coming here, for always supporting me, always just being a crutch, so to speak. Is that negative to say?
No.
Good.
I don't think.
Because I feel like when you say crutches, you're like, I'm in a bad state.
I was going to say maybe for you.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's not
insulting yourself.
I appreciate you always being here. I love you. I appreciate you.
Me too. You know
thank you.
Here.
Facts. You're the best. I just want to quick shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Thanks.
Shout out to you and your 100 episodes, and you're still going.
I'm the shit. I'm still the prize. Damn right. Is your loss.
Damn right.
One day you're gonna be like, damn, and I'm gonna be like, hitting the Carlton, and I don't know.
That'll show her.
She'll be like, damn, I did miss out.
Yeah.
Moral of the story, I don't give a fuck anymore, okay? You snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
And you're snoozing. Shout out to anyone who's watching, listening. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great day. You deserve it. Back to the message of the week. Take your time and everything. Take your time. Ciao for now.